Good morning and thanks for choosing Fox 10 News on this Saturday morning. Happy Saturday. Today is July 10th. I am Gianni Navarro and good morning to meteorologist Matt Barentine. Matt, it's not as rainy, but the heat is definitely there.
Hey, it's air you can wear. That's how we describe it around here at this time of year in the morning. I mean, look at this. Temperatures in the mid to upper 70s, which is what you would expect here at this time of morning here in July. Here's what the humidity numbers are. 100% humidity. Mobile. Other areas it's 90+%. So it's just really sticky outside. They do have some rain out there already. Some very, very light rain. Thankfully none of it's heavy, but you could run into a quick trip and drizzle. Here it is across Mobile County, working its way from Grand Bay, Theodore, DIP, kind of working its way from west east across the area. There have been a few other little sprinkles here and there around the area. None of this morning is very heavy, but it's just kind of like there in the air with a lot of this humidity. So we'll continue to see that through the morning. There will be some light sprinkles here and there throughout the morning. That's lunchtime. Obviously, doesn't look too bad, but there will be at least a few showers around. Here's 2 o'clock. This is when the Angels are flying. And of course, look at the high resolution model putting a shower right on top of Pensacola Beach. Don't look too deeply into that, okay? I mean, there's going to be a shower or two around there at 2 o'clock. Hopefully it won't be right over Pensacola Beach. And I think really through the middle of the day, things will be kind of quiet. I mean, there'll be a couple of showers here and there. Then things will pick up more in the late afternoon, early evening. A few thunderstorms start rolling on through. So I'm cautiously optimistic about today for Pensacola Beach and the Blues Air Show. But just be aware that if you're going, you definitely got to have some rain gear. And of course, if you hear thunder, get off the beach. Here's what it looks like on the planner as we go through the day. Once again, pretty typical of what we have been seeing. It's cloudy, it's humid. There will be some showers and storms around at different points during the day. So just watch out for those. Highs not too bad. Once again, just in the upper 80s.
Breaking overnight, Pritchard police are investigating a double homicide. Now, according to investigators, it happened just after 10 p.m. last night on the East Azon Street. Police received a call about gunshots. When they got there, they found 2 men shot multiple times inside a vehicle. EMS arrived on the scene, but both men were pronounced dead. At this time, investigators say they don't have a clear motive. This is developing, and we will continue to bring you updates on air and online as soon as we get them. Pritchard police investigating another homicide in the Gulf Village community. Investigators tell Fox 10 News they found 17-year-old Carl Reed with several gunshot wounds on Wednesday afternoon after being called to North Fairpoint Drive. They also say a second unidentified shooting victim was found blocks away. Authorities say both Reed and the other victim were taken to the hospital, but only Reed passed away. We are working to get more information on this. If you have any information about these shootings, call Pritchard Police Department. Mobile police are trying to track down whoever shot and killed a woman at an apartment complex on Michael Boulevard. The shooting happened shortly before 10:30 yesterday morning at Avalon Plaza Apartments. The victim is identified as 24-year-old Jasmine Petway. One neighbor says he heard what sounded like firecrackers going off, but then realized it was gunfire.
If you're listening to fireworks, it's going to be a different sound each time, you know. It'll be like whistling sounds each time, but no, it was just like pop, 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 you know, and then just like the past couple of nights, so we really hadn't been thinking anything of it because of the 4th of July, but, you know, now that I see all the cops out here, it's really crazy.
Petway's neighbor says he heard nothing coming from Petway's apartment last night except some bumping early this morning. If you have any information about this murder, contact Mobile Police. 2 men charged with trafficking nearly $800,000 worth of meth are booked into Metro Jail. The driver, Solomon Mendoza Rosales, is charged with trafficking meth, reckless endangerment, and attempting to elude. And the passenger, Brian Pinto Sandoval, also charged with trafficking meth, plus drug possession charges. Saraland police say while they were chasing the two, $800,000 worth of methamphetamine was tossed out the window of their car. The chase started on 65 near Celeste Road and ended when Mendoza Rosales crashed into an innocent driver near the Dauphin Street exit. Here's a picture of a viewer sent us of what appears to be Mendoza Rosales in handcuffs. Saraland police say he tried to run from officers, crossing the interstate before getting tased and finally arrested. Police say the driver in the car they crashed into has minor injuries. A historic mansion going up in flames overnight in North Mobile County. This video posted to Facebook by Crystal Young shows the outlaw house as it burned on US 45 just north of Industrial Parkway. The deserted property was once an opulent mansion owned by the outlaw family since 1925. Former Mobile Mayor Arthur Outlaw lived there until the mid-80s. It's not clear what started the fire. Some of the last known footage of the outlaw house was featured in a music video by local rock band Love the Hate. They shot their music video Solid Ground inside the historic mansion back in March. The video coming out just 3 weeks ago. The members of the band speaking to Fox 10 News, telling us the outlaw mansion was everything they were looking for in a location.
Well, it played a big role in making the video so cool because it has all the historical aspects of the house. The hand craftsmanship in the house alone is remarkable.
The music video now getting a lot of attention. The band telling us it's not just a song they're proud of, but the video will now hold a special memory.
All those who have passed, all 78, are leaving behind loved ones. They're leaving behind devastated families. The magnitude of this tragedy is growing each and every day. It's an aching hole in the center of this close-knit family here in Surfside, a beautiful, small, close-knit community.
More remains have been recovered at the site of the collapsed condo building in Surfside, Florida. It's no longer a rescue mission, but a recovery effort. The fire department says it won't stop working until it reaches the bottom of the pile and finds all of the bodies missing. At least 13 million pounds of concrete and debris have now been removed, and the mission remains the same: return loved ones to their families. After 2 agonizing weeks, one of the families injured in the Surfside condo collapse received good news. The Miami-Dade County mayor says a very lucky black cat named Binks survived. He belongs to the Gonzalez family. Angela Gonzalez and her 16-year-old daughter survived a fall from the 9th floor to the 5th floor in the collapse. Rescue teams found out Friday that somehow Binks survived as well and was reunited with his family. Sadly, a key member of the Gonzalez family still remains among the missing: Angela's husband, Edgar.